I think it's a great idea. Yeah, but good brand. He's running a milk in the summer. I don't want to know. Don't tell me, but you know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I'll put it in. You understand what I mean? Yeah, the short balls over there. Yeah, that's right. No, when you kind of put things coming down. Yeah, because most of the time, it's last year. Many rankings said,
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Buxton Real Estate, welcome to the auction of number 18 Boondara Road in central Mont North. For those of you who don't know me, Calvin Chan is my name, also the listing agent alongside my director Kim Chen, who has been working tirelessly throughout the entire campaign. We also have my colleagues Drainey, Rowan, Ben here to assist you with any questions throughout the auction process. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of the beautiful family homes. To the neighbours of the crowd, thank you for coming and for making this part of Mont North one of the best streets to live in. To the bidders of the crowd, thank you for coming, and I wish you all the best in the bidding procedure. And to the one lucky buyer, we congratulate you in advance on your astute purchase. This auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions that are made available before the commencement of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders upon request have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids. If and when I decide to place those bids, I'll simply say vendor bid. This auction purposes false bids, purpose major disruptions, by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for misconduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and this property is deemed sold, I'll absolutely take no late bids and offers beyond that point. If you're successful here today, all that will require from you is a little 10% deposit of the full purchase price, and the settlement time, you pick the time frame that suits you best, but the sellers have been reasonably flexible here today, anywhere within the vicinity of 90 through to 120 days, unless prior arrangements were made with you beforehand. In an instance where you're bidding against vendor bids, you have two options. Do not bid against the highest vendor bid, which means that you'll decrease your chances of being successful here today, as we'll get to negotiate with multiple parties afterwards. On the positive flip side, however, is that if you do bid against the highest vendor bid, you earn yourself the exclusive right to negotiate with the sellers, and statistically speaking, you'll increase your chances of being successful here today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this original home on 618 square metres of land, 15 metre wide frontage, opposite Gawler Park here and the Scout Hall here on my right hand side, is the perfect location for whatever you want to do, whether it's rent, renovate, redevelop, 2 townhouses, a big luxurious dwelling like most of the houses you see in Mont North. The option is yours, obviously subject to council approval, of course. In this location, ladies and gentlemen, you're close to Westfield Doncaster, Box Hill Central as well, and you're close to all the schools, Koonung Secondary, Box Hill North Primary, Mont Primary, all within close proximity. Also, you've got Box Hill Hospital, and down the road you've got Bourne, the Bourne Coles as well. So it's the perfect location for you to build your dream family home or to move in, renovate, whatever, as I said before, whatever you want to do. And look around town, ladies and gentlemen, interest rates at a record low, auction clearance rates at a record high. So never has it been a better time to buy prime real estate like this opposite a park. There's only fair and few of these type of properties available, and currently there's none of those available on the market in Mont North. So here's your chance to bid, ladies and gentlemen. I'll throw it over to you. The ball's in your court. Who would like to get the auction started with an opening bid, opening offer? Sorry. 900,000. Welcome to the bidding here, ma'am, at $900,000 on my right hand side. $1.1 million straight back at you, ma'am. What do you say now? At $1.1 million on my left. At $1,100,000 on my left hand side. Can I tempt you back in, ma'am? What do you say? 1.1 on my left. Yeah, at $1,100,000 from Andy here on my left hand side. At $1,100,000 on my left. Here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. Fairly bid and offered. Escalating proceedings here on my left hand side. $1.3 million at 1 million. 1.2. Sorry, 1.2. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, ladies and gentlemen. At $1.2 million. At $1,200,000 back against you. At 1.2. At $1,200,000.
1.3 is your turn.
At $1.2 million. Welcome to the bidding here, Elspeth. At $1.2 million. 1.21. We're going on the increments of 50. Can I tempt you back in with 25 then? 1.25, thank you, sir. $1.25 million.
1.26.
1.26. Can we're going on increments of 50. Can I tempt you in with 25? 25.
Beating against myself.
Okay, at 1.26. I'll take you at 1.26. Extend the same courtesy to anyone in the crowd here at $1,260,000. At $1,260,000 on my right hand side. 3-man horse race here now. 1.27. Welcome to the being here, ma'am. At 1.27. At $1,270,000 back against you, Andy. At 1.27. At $1,270,000. Ma'am, what do you say? $1.27 million. Round me up to 1.28. Lucky number 8. What do you say now? 1.275. I'm going up the increments of 10 at the moment at 1.27. Love to take your $5,000 bid, not at this stage, at $1.27 million. 1.28, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for seeing my way at $1.28 million. At $1,280,000 back against you, sir. At $1,280,000. Ma'am, what do you say? Temperature back here. Sorry. 90. 90. Thank you, ma'am. At 1.29. At $1,290,000. 1.3, ma'am. Say, ma'am. 1.3. At $1,300,000. Round even bigger. 1.3. At $1,300,000. Ma'am. 05. I take your 05 at 1.305 at $1,305,305,000. Extend the same courtesy to anyone in the crowd here at $1,300,000. 15, 1315. At $1,315,000 on my left hand side. At 1,350. 320, 25, 25 back against you, ma'am. 325. At 1,325. At 1,325. Some gentleman on my left hand side here who has done the building inspection at 1.325. At $1,325,000, ma'am. 30, straight back it. Sorry. 35 back against you, ma'am. 35. At $1,335,000 on my left hand side now. 35. 40 may I say now. At 35 on my left. At $1,335,000. 618 square meters opposite the park, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that outlook. Built a big double-story house. Don't even need to maintain a garden. That's maintained by council. At $1,335,000. At $1,335,000 on my left. Well, on the market and selling, sorry. 40 back against you. 45 back against you, ma'am. 45. We're on the market and selling for those who haven't heard before. At $1,345,000, selling for no benefiting here today at 18 Boondara Road in Mont North. At 50 back against you, sir. 55, straight back at you, 55. At $1,355,000 from the gentleman on my left here. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be selling here today. There will be a sold sticker, no late bids, no late offers once the property has been knocked down. At $1,355,000 on my left hand side here now. 60, tempt you back in with 60, 65, yes. 65, 70 may I say now, ma'am, 65. At $1,365,000 on my left hand side. At $1,365,000. 70 may I say now. At $1,365,000.
70 over here.
70 over here. 70. Welcome to the being here, sir. New interest here, which means that it's still in a great value buying zone. 75, 1.3 and 3 quarters at 1,375. At $1,375,000 from the gentleman on the left here. At $1,375,000. 80, straight back at you. 85, what do you say, sir? Tempt you back in with another 5. At $1,385,000. 1.4, welcome to the bidding here on my left. At $1.4 million. At $1,400,000. Could be that knockout bid that we're looking for. At $1,400,000 on my left hand side here. First call at 1.4. Second call at 410. Welcome to being here, sir, at 410. At $1,410,000 back against you, family of 3. At $1,410,000 on my right here now. At 1,410. At $1,410,000 back against you under bidder. 15. Welcome to being here, sir, at 1,450. 20 back against you, sir, 1,420. At $1,420,000. Barely bidding off it here. 25 straight back at you. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 may I say now, 1,460, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85 may I say, 1,485, 1,480 on my left hand side now, 1,480, 85, 90, 95 may I say, 95 back against you, sir, 1.5. At $1,500,000 on my left. At $1.5 million. Another 5, 1,505, 1,505, or out, sir, 1,505. At $1,505,000. Thank you for your participation. At $1,505,000. Can I tempt you back in with another 5? How about 2.5? At $1,505,000. Have a try 1. Another $1,000 bid here today to purchase this property at 18 Boondara Road. What a lovely location, opposite everything that you need. Playground, parks, $1,505,000 on my right hand side. 1,505. 1,506, thank you sir, 1,506. At $1,506,000. 1,506. 11, 1,511. 15 back against you, sir, 1,515. At $1,515,000. 20, 25 back against you, sir. At $1,525. 30 back against you, sir. 30, 35, 40 may I say now. 40, 45, 40 on my right. 40 on my right. Are you sure, sir? How about another 1? You tried that before? 41, 41, 41 back against you, sir. 1541 at 1,500,000. 42, 42, going up in once. 43, 43 back against you, sir. 43. 44, 44, 45, may I say, sir? 45. 1550. Round and even figure 1550 could be the knockout bid that we're looking for. At $1,550,000 on my left hand side. 51, 51, 52, 53, may I say? 53, 54, 55, 53. At $1,553,000. 55, 55 back against you, sir. 1555. 56, 57, 57, 58, may I say? 58, 59, 60, 59. Don't hesitate, sir. Show your strength. That's how you purchase prime real estate like this in Mont North. 1560, 1560. At $1,560,000 back against you, sir. Jim, what do you say? 1560. At 1560 on my left. At 1,560,000. Another one, may I say, sir? At 1,560,000. At 1,561,000. 61. 61. So how long to get that bid out? At 1,561. At 1,561. At 1,561. How about another one? Now take it back. How about 500? At 1 million. Come on. $500. I'll give you a loan if you want. At $1,561,000. Gentleman's offer here now. Looks like they're holding the bid, holding the keys. 18 Boondara Road in Mont North at $1,561,000. Going to call it 3 times, ladies and gentlemen. 1561. First call at 1,561,000. Second call at 1,561,000. 62, 62, 62 back against 63, 63. 65, 65 back against you, sir. 66, 66. Let's go 68, lucky number 8. How about that? At $1,566,000. Gentleman's offer. You told me you were out before. I'm not sure if I can believe you again. At $1,566,000. Come on, sir. If you miss out on this property, you're back onto the marketplace looking for real estate. It's not going to be in this location, this type of property. You're going to be back on realestate.com, domain.com, dealing with real estate agents like me and Granny for properties that you don't even like that much at all. Here's your chance to buy the property of your dreams. Think about, you've already spent money on the building inspection. Here's your chance to buy, move in, whatever you want to do with it. At $1,566,000, sir, another $500 could get you this property. 500. Thank you, sir. 1566 and a half. At 1,566 and a half. Back against you, Jim. What do you say? Everyone's stretching the. Sorry. 67, sir. 67. Let's try 68, sir. Let's try 68. At $1,567,000. Are you sure? Once I knock it down, no regrets. You're going to go back home today, kicking yourself in the next 10 years. Why didn't I buy number 18's Boondara Road in Mont North at $1,567,000? First call at 1567. Second call at $1,567,000. Third and final call at $1,567,000. All done, all finished, all silent. 70, 1570 at 1570. At 1570. Everyone's stretching the limits now at 1570. Late stages of the auction. Sorry? 500, 1570, 500. At 1570, 500. You don't want to go home today saying you lost the property to a $500 bid. At 1,570, 500. They're stretching the limits. It means they don't have much in the gas tank now. At 1570, 500. At 1,570, 500. Call the final 3 more times at 1570, 500. No late bids, no late offers. Don't come up to me after the property saying, why didn't you sell me 18 Boondara Road in Mont North? We gave you ample time and opportunity to bid here today. We're at $1,570,000, 500. First call, second call, third and final call at 1,570,000, 500. All done, all finished, all silent. 500. Sure, sir. Show you out. on behalf of the team at Buxton and Box Hill, Jim and I have been the selling agents for this property, and we look forward to talking to you after this auction. We're at $1,570,500. This property is selling. This property is selling. This property is, put your hands together, this property is sold. Congratulations.
Congrats, mate. Congrats.
Yeah, that's what we